So many of us will be wondering, yesterday they told me that this property is 10 naira. Today is 100 naira. What is happening? It's because of high demand. Inflation. So many of us, we have been wondering, why is it that the 100,000 naira you have today becomes worthless by the day as the day go by? It's just simply because of inflation. If this is your first time of joining my video, I am Ezekiel. I am the lead consultant of Seocos Homes and Properties, that real estate firm that brings to your doorstep valuable real estate offers on a daily basis. Thank you so much for joining my video. Please, if you are new on this channel, if you are new on my platform, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram. Why should you do that? Just because you can be notified anytime we post new videos and new offers. I know you don't want to miss out on all of this. Don't go anywhere as I bring to you real estate and inflation on this episode. Thank you. Ezekiel, and I am doing this video to address the issue on real estate and inflation. Many of us, we don't really understand the power of real estate in helping you hedge against inflation, and that is why so many of us, we still think, or we are still slow on our decision on buying valuable real estate offers that is being given to us. We still think twice. We still don't think if this pay off. At the end of, some of us even end up putting our money to some other investment. I'm not saying you should not diversify your portfolio. I'm not saying you should not diversify your investment. But trust me, real estate should be 70% of your portfolio compared to any other investment. In fact, inside real estate, you should also have portfolio of investment in real estate. And for so many of you that have bought 1 plot, 2 plot, and you have gone to bed, have invested, don't forget, the more you buy, the better for you. And don't just buy valuable real estate. When I mean valuable real estate, buy real estate in locations that matter. Buy real estate in those locations that has probability, or that has prospects, or that has the high probability of actually giving you massive return on investment in the future to come. There are things that you will know. There are some red flags that you will know when a particular property or a particular location is going to be hot cake. Now today, that's another talk for another episode, but today we'll be talking about real estate and inflation, and why you should invest today and not tomorrow. A lot of us, we procrastinate a lot when it comes to real estate investment, and you don't know the kind of harm that you are doing to your investment when it comes to procrastination, except you don't have any money. Just like an investor says that anywhere they show you land, go and buy it. Go, and even if it is inside bush, go and buy it, because people are, if our population is rising on a daily basis, our naira is going down on a daily basis. And it simply means if you have 100,000 naira today, tomorrow your 100,000 naira is not less than 30,000 naira. That's the real value of 100,000 naira. As by the grace of God, I also study finance in school, and I know what it means by when they say time value of money. It will be more honorable to have 100,000 naira today than to have the 100,000 naira tomorrow, because our inflation is nothing to write home all about. Our money is becoming worthless by the day. So it simply means that if you have 100,000 naira today, what 100,000 naira will buy you today, you will not be able to buy it tomorrow. And the only easiest way to actually have the same value as at tomorrow is by buying valuable real estate. Trust me. Now let's do the mathematics. Let's even start from what is inflation. A lot of us will be wondering that I know what inflation is, but bet me, watch this video to the end and you'll be in shock to know that you really don't know how effective inflation is, or how negative effect of that inflation on your cash. Now, we all understand that inflation is the persistent increase in prices of goods and services over a particular period of time. Now, trust me, inflation in Nigeria is nothing to write too much about. According to the statistics that we have from the Nigeria Bureau of Statistics, they said that today our inflation is at 17%. And trust me, that particular figure is padded. Our inflation is more than that. It's more than that. Trust me, that particular figure that is being given to us has been tampered with. So trust me, your real value of inflation is more than 70%. If I am to give my own my own view about inflation in Nigeria is over 20% as of today, which was not like that about 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. It simply means that on a daily basis, your money is beginning to be worthless on a daily basis. Now, I'll give example. I've told you, inflation is the percent increase in price of goods and services over a particular period of time. What inflation in turn does to your money is that inflation helps you to reduce your power, your value of money. It simply means that your power of being able to buy something is reducing, in the sense that if you can buy a bottle of water before for as low as 15 naira, tomorrow they tell you that the bottle of water is now 100 naira. It simply means that the 100 naira you will have used to buy 2 bottles of water, tomorrow it is now used to buy only 1 bottle of water. Yeah, a lot of us rich people, you might say, yeah, it doesn't matter, it doesn't affect you. And it's a lie. There's nobody that inflation doesn't affect. Because one way or the other, your goods and services that you buy on a daily basis, especially food, necessity goods, all those goods are increasing in value. Okay, take a look at yourself. You that you are calling yourself a billionaire, probably because before now you use 1 million naira as your what's it called, as your expenses, as your running expense. When I mean running expense, probably you used to buy food, you use it to buy things at home for your children and your family, you used to cater for your family. Probably you use 1 million naira monthly. But bet me, I can tell you that for sure now, by now, I'm so sure by now you'll be using 4 million naira or so to actually cater for that same family. Don't forget that 4 million naira, before now, you have been using 1 million naira, and the remaining 3 million naira you will have been channeled to something else. But because you believe you are rich and you are making money, but because that's why you are not really thinking that it's actually affecting you. You could have used that 4 million naira you will have used to be buying something now to actually channel that 3 million naira to something else. So the best way to make your 1 million naira still have the same value like the next 2 or 3 years is for you to invest that money in a cash generation asset. And the only cash generation asset that can give you that kind of value is real estate. Now, let's break it down. We have types of inflation. We have what we call demand pull inflation. Demand pull inflation. For so many of us that we did economics in school, we have what we call cost push inflation. Cost pushing. Now, demand pull inflation is that inflation that arises as a result of high demand of goods and services, and that is our focus for this video. High demand of goods and services. So many of us will be wondering, yesterday they told me that this property is 10 naira, today is 100 naira. What is happening? It's because of high demand. And what brings about demand? What brings about demand is when people are demanding for a particular goods. It simply means that the supply you have is less than the demand. And trust me, in real estate today, especially real estate in Lagos, people are migrating to Lagos on a day. In fact, statistics have it that on a daily basis, 250 people come into Lagos, minimum. Now, out of these 250 people, only 50 people goes back to their probably their hometown or their destination. It simply means that on a daily basis, 200 people settles down in Lagos. Now, the question you should ask yourself now is, these 200 people, where will they stay? Don't forget that housing is one of the basic needs of every human. It simply means that one way or the other, these 200 people, they want to make a living. They want to have shelter over them. They want to have housing for themselves. So the question you should ask yourself now: if 200 people settle down in Lagos on a daily basis in 1 month, how many people are we going to have? How many people will be added to the population of Lagos? It simply means in 1 month, 200 multiplied by 30 days. If you do your calculation, 3 times 2, we have 6. So that means by the end of the month, we have 6,000 people that is being settled in Lagos. Now tell me, these 6,000 people, where would they stay? Where would they live? That's the question you should ask yourself. Don't forget that these 6,000 people, it is projected that in the next 2 or 3 years, they will multiply themselves. They said that out of these 6,000 people, let's say 10% of them will give birth again. And that is how we actually multiply and reproduce ourselves. In the next 10 or 15 years, that is why those land that are being sold for a particular amount of money, then because of people are migrating to that location, people are settling down there, there will be high demand of properties. So, and that no wonder that investor says that find out where people are going to, and before they get there, buy the land, because when they get there, you will be the one to sell those properties to them, or you will be the one to actually rent out those properties to them, because at that point, you don't have any choice, and that is where the demand comes in. When people are demanding for something, at that point, you have the power to decide the price you want to sell, or to decide the price you want to give it to them, because they don't have any choice at that point. You are the one that has the power to determine the price. And that is why when we say demand pool, when there's an high demand on price, the suppliers now have the power to determine the price. So the pure water that is 10 naira today, then you go tomorrow, they will tell you it is 20 naira because demand is high. But because you as a buyer, you don't have a choice, you buy it. The same thing is applied in real estate also. And that is what is affecting the prices of properties. And that is why if you are not buying properties, you are leaving money on the table. That's just the truth. If you are not buying, if you have the money, except you don't have the money, but the moment you have the money and you are not buying properties, you are leaving a lot of money on the table. That is why, and you don't even need millions to start. That is why a lot of properties, we have a lot of properties in our offer, that all you need to start is 200,000 naira. All you need to start is 300,000 naira. You can spare your payments for as long as 6 months, 12 months, and before you know it, you are a landowner. Don't forget, little drop of water makes a mighty ocean. Inflation is biting into your money. And the only way you can hedge against this is by buying into valuable real estate. Go and buy land. Go and buy off-plan properties. Go and buy properties that will actually add to your portfolio. And that's the only way you can actually set the foundation for your wealth creation. I've seen a lot of youth of nowadays. Yeah, I want to have money like Dangote. I want to have money like... But most of us, so you bring money, come and invest. You'll be saying, no, you don't want to leave cash because you don't know where the other one will come from. But if you know the amount of real estate that Dangote has, if you know the amount of real estate that and all this billionaire has, you will not hesitate to start buying into real estate. And that is the reason why, if you are leaving your money in the bank they are not doing you no good. Rather, in fact, some of us, we don't know that some of these banks, the money that we save with them, they actually take this money and buy real estate also. And that is why they are able to give you interest, because they use your money to do business. And the business they are doing is real estate. They use your money, they go and look for real estate companies. They fund them, they get interest from them, and they come and pay you chicken change. Why leave your money in the bank? Why put your money in the bank when you can actually take this money also and put it in real estate investment? So if you are putting your money in the bank is using your money to do real estate and multiplying their own portfolio. Meanwhile, you are putting your money in the bank and someone else is using your money to what? To actually make more money. So go and buy. There are some locations that I can tell you for free that in the next 2-3 years, the prices that those land that they will be selling, you won't expect it. And those lands are currently selling for affordable prices now. And you have the money and you're keeping the money in the bank when your money can easily work for you somewhere else. There's nothing as sweet as buying into cash generating assets, because a cash generating asset will keep making your money valuable, which in turn helps you fight against inflation. Inflation is on the high side on it. When you wake up tomorrow morning, another news. When you wake up tomorrow morning, another news. When you have less investment, you don't need to bother yourself. Because when you need a cash, all you need to just do is liquidate your assets and get cash. And at the end of the day, you will be getting more. And that's why you will have heard a lot of stories about this land so amount, and today it is selling at so amount. Funniest part is that a lot of these properties, they are not up to 20 decades. Some of them are just 2 decades. The whole of Lekki corridor you are seeing today, Banana Land you are seeing, they are just 2 decades. They are not even up to 50 years. But look at it today. Look at them today. They are selling for millions of naira. And those people that even care to buy it there, now they are multi-millionaires. They are billionaires. That's to tell you that real estate is valuable. It has been tested over and over and again. And you are still doubting it. A lot of evidence. We cannot even overemphasize the power of making more money in real estate. And not just any real estate, valuable real estate. Because they are real estate and they are real estate. And that's why you need a consultant like me to put you through and to guide you. Trust me, I have offers that you can buy now that you can make more money. I have offers that you can buy now, and in 2 years' time, you cash out big time. All you need to just do is just give me a call, and let's help you today. I hope with this few points of mine, I've been able to convince you and not to convince you that real estate is the best investment. Don't mind me. Thank you so much for listening to my video. Thank you for listening to my few points. For more inquiries, for more insightful discussion, you can always reach out to me on that number you're seeing on your screen. I remain Ezekiel, lead consultant of Seocos Homes and Property. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Don't forget to follow me on my LinkedIn page. Don't forget to actually follow me on all our social media page so you can get access to valuable real estate offers by the time I am releasing them. Thank you so much for listening. God bless you.